Hello, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, Silverwolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some eveonline. So, sorry, I'm sitting here daydreaming and went a little long on starting soon. So Jared Can and I are talking in the chat about the escalations. Everybody's been real big on the escalations. I only did one. I've only gotten one. I've done several sites, but I only got one, and I was a little disappointed in it. Gave me one room that was like 4 or 5 jumps away. Gave me another room that was 22 jumps away. Both of them didn't have hardly any rats in them. Like 4 or 5 rats. Maybe 6 to 10, maybe. And after I cleared those, there wasn't any really good loot. There wasn't any like tier things or anything. There was no I shouldn't say there was no extra rooms. There was an extra room on each of them. It said it was a newly built gate. And the newly built gate went to on the first one, the first room, it went to a room that had Veldspar in it, no rats. So that was a waste. And on the second one, it went to an empty space that had no roids, no rats, no nothing. So if I'm not doing the escalations right, I got the escalation from a tier 1 combat site that I had scanned down. If I'm not doing the escalations right, let me know, because I would love to do them differently, but that was disappointing. So sorry, I was looking at something here and can't figure out how to save this one. But yeah, so that was a little disappointing. So, but yeah. So anyway, without further ado, let's get switched over here. If I can actually get these to come up. There it goes. All right, so this is Falstaff. Got Kragan over here in the background. We'll check out Falstaff first. So Jerry Can, I did take your advice. I was trying to look and see if I was going to buy a station container blueprint, and then there was just somebody was selling them right here in the station that I'm in, so I just bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them and separated my stuff out. So now my item hanger has just the containers in it. Named them all. Here's my ammo, here's my blueprints, here's my modules, which I may buy a few more and separate these out by middle, upper, middle, and lower. And then other has my filaments and all the other crap in it that didn't really fit anywhere else. And so my tiers, here's more filaments, and my drones. So my skins, which I'm probably going to give away. My mining books, it seems, that I got from the air stuff that I already knew. So yeah, so and then I did resources, which has all my ore and minerals, anything used in building, which is funny because I haven't fixed my blueprints yet to point to that, and then my rigs. So yeah, that's one I need to do, is set my blueprints. Use the giant secure. Yeah, I was afraid the giant secure might not be big enough, but I guess if I break them down further, that would be okay. But yeah, so if I change it from item hanger to resources, so I'm going to switch all these from item hanger to resources. Oh, it's actually keeping it. No, that's weird. So I did it for the one, but didn't do it for the other. Now, I guess for each one named a certain way, I only have to set it once. That's interesting. So that's kind of nice. So what was that? I just heard a beep, beep, beep. Don't see. So yeah, who knows? But yeah, so it looks like I only have to set it once. So yeah, so then in the case of, actually I probably want to do this too. So with this, the output would be modules. Nope. Output would be weapons. I don't like weapons. I was thinking I need to name that something different. This would be modules. So yeah, I don't want to waste stream time with going through these, but yeah, so I'll get these all taken care of. But now change the numbers. I hate when it does that. I want to change the numbers. I want to scroll down the list. But yeah. So yeah, so this one would be ammo and resource. So yeah, so I did also mine. I found a site today. One of these resource harvesting or anomalies. Oh, there's OCO right there. So actually, you know what? Let's go do that right now. So let's go. What ship am I in? Oh, I'm still in the Hulk. So let's go set this one. Set destination. And let's go. Let me make sure I'm empty. Yep. All right. So OCO is only 4 jumps away. So let's go do that. So we'll have fun with it. See if we can get. I got there. There were probably 15 people in there. They didn't actually fleet me up like they did the last time, but I got in there and I came out with enough ore to give me 4,000 ISO, which was pretty awesome. I was focusing on the ISO because, as somebody mentioned last night's stream, ISO is what I always run out of for my normal building stuff. I was short on Nox for the Noctis, but ISO was what I was usually running out of. So I did, Jerry Can, thanks for the thorax fit. I didn't get any fits yet for the Noctis, so if you guys have a fit for the Noctis, send that to me. That would be awesome. So yeah, when I mined earlier, I got this one. But yeah, we'll go see if there's anything left in OCO. I think what I'll do, Marverick actually hooked me up with the blueprints. So I need to pick those up sometime. They're a little ways away, but I figure I'll tie them in with a run. And yeah, he covered a good chunk of what I was looking for. He said he has some more, so he's going to send me those. So yeah, Jared Can, if he gets on here, you might ask him to reach out to you and see if he's got any that would help you out as well. I don't know about you, but I prefer to give my money to somebody I know rather than some stranger. So I keep hearing a beep. It's like somebody's messaging me, but I don't see where they're messaging me. I hate that. It's not there. Where is it? No. Yeah, that was earlier. Yeah, it must not be that important because I think it's probably got to be on here somewhere. So, but anyway, not that important. Quit getting distracted. Bring this up, make sure it's still there. Oh, 2 jumps. I thought it said 2 belts. I thought, oh, that's even better. But no, 2 jumps. So yeah, so we'll fly in here. Uh-oh. What's that? Prowler. That's not good. We'll see if we see him at the gate. He might be headed to OCO to wreak some havoc. Havoc. Unleash the dogs of war. But yes, so I did that today, and like I said, it was less than a half an hour. Actually, I think it was less than that. I had a meeting in 20 minutes, so I actually did it while I was working, so don't tell anybody. But I had a meeting that was coming up, and I want to say it was 20 minutes to the meeting, and I flew to Oshiyama, which was 4 jumps as well. OCO and Oshiyama are right next to each other. They're both off of Yuri here. Flew to Oshiyama, mined the minerals that, got my fill. Or not my fill, but I didn't fill up the Hulk, but mined what I could until the roids were gone, and flew back to the station in Venelin, and still had to sit and wait for the person to show up to my meeting. So yeah, that was quite interesting. So, because I was like, man, I've never done anything that fast before. And like I said, I cleared 4,000 and some ISO and several hundred megasite. So yeah, it was well worth it, for especially that amount of time. So yeah, this is the way I'm going to get my minerals, all my high-end minerals from now on. Piece of cake. And you got to sometimes run, but like I said, in the case of these, the one in Osa seems to be one that nobody really pays attention to. So that one probably will be one that won't be a problem. Like when that one's on, that's 11 jumps through low sec. So that one. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a jump clone there, and hopefully get a Hulk BPC, maybe a 3 or 4 run Hulk BPC, and place Hulks or Machinals or in those systems. Oh wait, I don't want to go there. We're going here. Anomaly. There it is. I was like, where's that? Yeah, I'm already here. So let's fly to the belt. There are 10 people in system. So even if they're all at the belt, that's not bad. I don't know how long they've been here, but it's still on the list. Now, I did notice today when we did the one, it was still on the list for maybe 5 minutes after we completed it. So there's always a possibility I'll fly there and there won't be anybody there, but we'll see. But yeah, this is how I'm going to do all my high-end minerals from now on. So, like I said, I just need to strategically place jump clones and stuff. Now, question. Oh man, there's only 3 people here. Whoop. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. All right, so this one gives the ISO, so we're gonna go with that. Yeah, this is gonna work out good. These guys are a venture, a procurer, and a retriever. You know what? I think I'm gonna let me go ahead and bring Kraken out here too. So this is worth it. All right, Kraken. There's the Mac. Plus the Mac's got much better cargo space. Undock. Yeah, this is well worth it. So this may be what we do tonight. So, which is fine by me. Trium. I'm going to get all the ISO first. Yeah, now there's only one guy here. Just want to make sure I'm not targeting the same roids as him. I am targeting the same roid as him. Well, that freaking sucks. Now the question is which one? Not that one. Alright. There we go. Try not to target the same roids. Yeah, if you target the same roids and you got to cycle your things quicker. Otherwise, these things run for, I think, 3 minutes. 130 seconds, so 2 minutes. So yeah, 2 minutes plus 10 seconds. So yeah, so. Alright, Kragen's on his way. Oh, we'll get invite him here. Actually, let's go ahead and invite him to fleet. Oop. That's local. So why don't I see him? It helps if we accept it. Yes. Let's move him up to wing commander. Not that that really matters. And I probably should open my cargo so I can see what's going on here, because this thing's going to fill up. So yeah, so these guys are actually running back and forth to the station. So I think I'm going to do the same. Unlock. Which is kind of a pain, but that's all right. I really need to get Rage so he can fly a barge. Actually, I think I'm just going to discover. I'm just going to invent the tier 2 venture and go that route. So these guys mine a lot faster. Am I still all by myself? Asteroid is depleted. It's all right. We got plenty more where that came from. No. Nope, nobody's targeting that one. Okay. Plenty more where that one came from. What's up, Captain Crabtree? You're welcome. Join the crowd if you want. I'll even fleet you up. I don't have any boosters or anything, but we'll at least keep it honest. Everyone is welcome. There you are. Why is it not giving me invite to fleet? Come on. Yep, I saw you. It showed me you were a corp mate, so that always makes it easier. I'm like, what's that symbol mean? so that always helps. Somebody's sending me messages at work, which that's not right. It's going on 10 o'clock at night, though that's not unsurprising. Means I'm one of the good guys. There you go. That means it's somebody I can trust. I don't have to worry. Yeah, I'd really like to do my jet can mining, but I don't want to show these guys that I'm an old guy. Actually, let me see if I can do this. Let's have Foul grab somebody at the end here. Let's grab this one. See if that shows up. Nope, didn't show up yet. Takes a while for the links that I save in my shared one that are shared across all my tunes to show up. So everybody's flying to this one, so I was going to fly to the end of the belt and work from the other side, but it's not showing up. So I'll just come out there. So yeah, that sucks. Now as soon as I get out there, it'll show up. So Kragan's coming in. Incoming. Actually, I can actually target that one because this has got a range of 20. So I'll target the ones that are far away. This one's got a nice long range. There's Kragan. Get him in here and get him start mining. Alright, what do we got? Look on this one. So he can do 15 because those might be too far away. So let's approach those. The asteroid is depleted. I hate when that happens. That's the only problem with the multi-boxing. Is trying to get them all covered. So, but yeah, I'm about to fill my hold. So let's so let me take this back and I'll run to the station. Let me see which station I want to run to. Caldari Navy. That's my go-to. Actually, there's two of them. I got real good status with Caldari Navy, so I might even see about reprocessing it here. It might be easier to carry if I reprocess it. Oh no, it won't, because these have ore holds. So yeah, that won't work. Can't put minerals in an ore hold, which seems kind of silly. All right, cargo holds full. Let's dock. Get Kragan situated here. So, yep, he's doing good. He's actually run 162 seconds. So they're even longer. Oop. 1211. Let's see what he's targeting. Nope, he's targeting individuals. Man, look at this one right next to me. Somebody targeting it? Yeah, somebody is targeting it. This one's not. Let's lock this baby. So yeah, so let's see what we can do here. Get these guys situated. Dock. Oh, that's not. I don't want that station. Warp drive active. But yeah, this will be a good half hour, 45-minute thing. Get us enough minerals for a while. So. Kragan can always carry him back in the Mackinac, so that'll be good. Let's see. Oh, somebody's targeting that one. Somebody's targeting that one. Awesome. Definitely not the ones I want. Oh, don't approach. I want to lock target. Let's target that one. Because nobody's targeting that one. And let's target that one. Is somebody targeting that one? Yeah, somebody is targeting that one. Looks like somebody's targeting them all, so that's okay. Actually, how far away is that one? Oh, 31. Yeah, that's too far away. Even I can't target that one. Not sure how I got so far away. Interesting. So you know what we'll do? Well, actually, let's make a bookmark of that one. So let's remove this one bookmark. And let's make a bookmark of this one. That'll put me out there where nobody else is. But look at this one. Nobody's targeting this one. Yeah, let's... So which one am I doing in somebody else's target? No, that was the other one. Try this one. It's that one. Up there. Excellent. Now I'm targeting two that nobody else is targeting. Oh, ads. Actually, Captain Crabtree, you got one. Jerry Can's got one, so you guys can hear me. So those look good. Cragen's still doing all right. His run forever. So I'll cycle them half time. That way I don't have to worry about losing it. Hopefully that'll at least give me some. That's what I was doing today. There were so many people in system that I was cycling them quickly. So at least I got some. Because, yeah, the Venture's probably using regular mining lasers, which those are 1 minute. So in the 2 minutes, it could take a little bit more. All right, ads are over. I got these others targeted. Which one is that? That one, which somebody's got targeted. Probably Cragen. Nope, that's somebody else.
Asteroid is defeated.
All right. Which ones? So hard to figure out what I got targeted. That one. And that might be the one Cragen. Yeah, it looks like Cragen's targeting that one, so. So, yeah. Yeah, after I fill this one up, I'll jump over to those 35 ones. That'll work good. And I'll cycle these half time just to make sure I get some. But yeah, still the best way to get stuff. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Show info. Ephraim gives Zidrine. Yeah, I think that's what I did earlier was the Ephraim, so let's target that. Let's unlock these. Everybody's after the ISO. Oh yeah, he's got miners working on that one. They jumped my roid.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, I see that. Disappeared while I was watching. Kragans are still going. Good. Is he still targeting him by himself? No, one's by itself, the other one's not. That's alright. What happened? Oh, one disappeared. Well, that sucks. Which one?
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, see, I didn't get nothing for it. Yeah, they're dropping like rocks now. They're dropping like rocks. No pun intended. Dropping like rocks. Let's see, is there another one that popped up? No, Ocio, next closest one. Yeah. It's like 20 some jumps away, probably. Yeah, 26 jump, 28 jumps. So yeah, we don't want to mess with that one. That's too far away. So that's what I started to ask. So with the jump clones, there's a 24-hour cooldown timer. Is there a skill that makes it so you don't have to wait that long? I thought I read somewhere that there was a skill for that.
Is depleted.
So you don't have to wait 24 hours. Because I could see that being a problem with the jump clones. If I can only jump. Yeah, I thought there was. I'll just have to look. They added so many skills while I was away. That was kind of the thing. It's like... really made it. Oop, wrong one. Alright, there's the other one. So yeah, so there's only one left. And that's that heavy crap. I'm not sure if that's in range of Kragan or not. He's got plenty of room. Yes, it is. Oh, actually, all his are gone. Well, that sucks. All the ones he was working on are gone. Yeah, his run way too long. I gotta remember to cycle his. Whoops. Hull's full. Darn it. Alright. Now they're targeting my stuff. My stuff. They're my rocks. Get away. My rocks. Get away. One hour per infomorph synchronizing, 1 hour per level. So yeah, so it doesn't really buy you much. Most you'll get off is 5 hours, so to get you down to 19. But still, that's kind of...
The asteroid is depleted.
Oop, no, no. That's full. So yeah, let me just dock him since we're on the last one.
Warp drive active.
We'll have... $1 hour per level. And I bet you I probably already have that. At least probably on Falstaff. I don't think so, though. It said 24 hours the last time I did one, so I probably don't. But that's probably like a 20 million skill.
Requested. Docking request accepted.
That'll be one it sells in Kulin, so we might just check it out on the way back through. So yeah, so let's switch to this one. We'll switch over to Kragan. He just lost the one roid.
The asteroid is depleted.
So we'll get this last roid and then we'll take off. Luckily I got enough cap on here that I ain't gotta worry about it. Can't do this with a venture. Runs out of cap after like 2 cycles, so... There goes.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yup, yup, yup. Alright, let's dock. I think that's the one that I want. Never shows me the whole name, so that's kind of a pain. We'll see.
Warp drive active.
Falstaff should be there, so... Everybody's taking off. Yeah, so now if we look up, so actually that was quick. As soon as we mined the last asteroid, it went away. Yeah, when I did the last one, it stayed on there for about anytime, Captain Crabtree. You're always welcome. This is how I'm going to get all my ore from now on. I'm just all the high-end stuff. This is way easier. Way easier. I just got to get it set up a little bit for the jump clone, so. But yeah, if the most I can get it down to is 15 hours. Not even that, 19 hours. Yeah, that sucks. But I guess with multiple tunes, I could kind of work it. Once I get Rage set up. Oh, that's mine. I'm like, why is it not letting me do it? Because I'm Kragan. I want to trade with Falstaff. It's like, it says leave fleet. Why is that an option? I want to leave the fleet. All right, so we're going to go back to Falstaff. Click on the right one. So let's go over here to Falstaff. And item hanger. Let's see. All right. He got it. So we got it all. Now we'll fly back. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. 4 jumps. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Back. Close. Jump.
Warp drive active.
Got to go through Kulin, so got to keep an eye on that one. Set destination. Jump. So we are good. So yeah, so who are we watching over here? Are we watching Falstaff or are we watching Kraken? I don't know, they both look the same. I think we're on Kraken. Yep. Yep. We're on Kraken. Alright, cool. We'll stay with him. We'll stay with him.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, this will work. So yeah, Captain, I'll keep my eye out if any others pop up. I think Noni's 10 jumps. And Osa's 11 jumps. So that one you got to go through low sec. But that one, a lot of people didn't want to go to because of the low sec, which as long as the gate camps aren't happening, I'm fine with that. But yeah, I'll keep my eye on them. Because that's an awesome, awesome, awesome way to get them. Kind of roll with it to see what's going on. But yeah, those are awesome. So and then let's see. Advanced infomorph psychology and infomorph psychology and infomorph synchronizing. So let's see. Strengthens the polymental tenacity, result of having one's conscious attached, blah, 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 blah. Allows 1 jump clone per level. So that's the one that allows the jump clones. So he needs to train that up a little bit. Alright, makes sense. Synchronizing. He doesn't have this one. Reduce the time between clone jumps by 1 hour. This one, I think, adds more jump clones. Yep. So you can actually train that one when you get to 5 on this one. And then I think this one will give you more jump clones once you get to 5 on those ones. Yeah, so 5 on advanced, 5 on info. So you can get up to 15 jump clones, which is kind of nice. But if you can only jump between them, you know, once every 19 hours, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. So yeah, so that info, and he doesn't have this one. Oh yeah, he does have it. No. He does not have it. So we need to buy this one. Which, oh, I'm in Hogo mode now. I was going to say Kulin is usually where nope, it's not in Kulin. Yeah, it is right there. 5 million. That's not bad. Oh, already jumping. Yeah, we probably should get this one started. $5 million's not bad. So let's go back. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and dock. We'll go back with my faster ship instead of flying this brick. Instead of flying this brick, because this brick is slow. But yeah, I'm curious if Falstaff has these ones. I don't know. So I know I got this one. I do have this one trained to level 3. So yeah, we could train that down a little bit more, so. I thought for sure when I jumped the other day it said 24 hours, so. But do I have advanced? I do not have advanced. Requirements are 5, which I need 5 days to get to 5. So honestly, I don't know that I need more than 5 jump clones, to be honest. But that's a good question. But yeah, thanks for that, Jerry Can. We'll wait till Falstaff gets here and we'll have him. Well, we can trade. What's up, Serpent Power? How you doing tonight? I am doing fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Docking permission requested.
Fantastic. So yeah, we just did one of those Empire border sites. Got a bunch of ore, which we just brought back. I mean, what was that? We've been streaming 59 minutes. So yeah, it wasn't the whole time. So let's say 45 minutes. All right. Which pretty darn good. So let's throw it in. Let's throw it in the item hanger for now. All right, and let's switch board. They're anomalies. Yeah, they're anomalies. So yeah, so there you can find them here if you go to the agency. And then once you come in the agency, go to resource harvesting. And then ore anomalies. And then I have mine set to any distance high sec. I probably should set it to like 10. Because I don't ever do more than 10 jumps. But yeah, and they're going to be a 0.5. So actually, if I set it back to any distance, they're going to be a 0.5. One of these. And so it actually tells you, doesn't know what potential resources are. So that's weird. That's the first one that's ever told me. But yeah, it always tells you what they are. But they're always, if you do it here and you say show info, it's always a system. It's an 0.5 system that's off of low sec. So yeah, that one's probably one that's going to be trouble. It's only got one connection and it's coming through low sec. So that one will probably be there a while. But yeah, actually Jackson is the one who showed them to me. And yes, they are. That's how I'm going to get all my minerals from now on. No more low sec mining. No more wormhole mining. This is the only way to go. And so the ores are very high-end ores, so they give lots of the high-end minerals. ISO, Mega, Zidrine, Nox are the 4. The other ones I can get in in the regular systems. I've got pyro and tritium coming out my earlobes. So that works. And then we were gonna trade with Kragan. Here we go. Trade. And Kragan is gonna give us. He's gonna give us what he's got in his mining hold. There we go. And we're going to switch him to this one. And accept. Accept. So yeah, so that puts these all in here. Stack them up. Actually, let me drag them to resources. So I was telling Jerry Can I actually set up station containers now that I have for my stuff. I'm trying to organize things a little bit. I may break it down even more, but yeah, I want to get these worked out. 55,000. So yeah, let's process these. So yeah, 45 minutes worth of work, 43 million. Now what's that, $1 million a minute? And 43,700 for the ore. 43,600 for the minerals. So 500 Zidrine, 600 Nox, 98,000 ISO, 1,000 mega, and 8 pyrite, which those ones I can get in low sec or regular high sec, so I don't care about those. But yeah, that's a pretty good ratio. So I'm getting 68% on my, and I really need to figure 50 base shield, reprocessing. Yeah, I think I've got everything at max for that. So, but yeah, I can't beat that. You know, like I said, it's probably about 45 minutes. You figure I usually do, the starting is 10 minutes. So that puts us at 53 minutes. And then, yeah, we probably talked for a few minutes before I noticed the site. So 45 minutes and 43 million worth of minerals. That's good stuff. So yeah, now unfortunately I haven't figured out how to get the reprocessing to put it in my resources as well. But there might be a selection on there that I do. But yeah, so I might actually have enough to build one of my battleships. So I just bought a bunch of battleship blueprints, actually a bunch of different blueprints from it's not Maverick, it's Marverick. And so yeah, so that he really helped me out there. So but I got to go pick those up. So but let's look here. If I look at my info, so where's that going to be? Clone. Neural enhancement, maybe. Advanced infomorph psychology. That's the, okay, that's the advanced one. This is this one. 5 days, that's really not bad. But here, 2 days for this. And then 11 days, that's not too bad. So there's your 2 days. Let's throw that up there. And 11 days. Yeah, let's get those in there. 216 days. What's that come out to? 8 months? I spent half of yesterday moving my reaction operations, about 20 jumps away. The others I was using in low sec. Got greedy, increased taxes. Yep. I hate that. That's one of the reasons I'm not using player run stations, is because I'm afraid that they will do the same to me. And I hate to say that because not all of them are that way, but I'm really happy with this system I'm in. Haven't had any problems with it. But yeah, it's one of those where, and it's weird because it actually shows when I'm outside, it shows player stations. But when I'm in here, I don't see any here. Actually, that's invention, so let's do current system. So yeah, so here, so I guess this one, so they do copying, time efficiency, material efficiency, and building, but they don't do any of the invention. The invention's the one that's highly time, yeah, it takes forever. And so I saw with the player run stations, if you do the invention on them, they considerably shorter, which would be nice, because it would be nice to be able to turn those around quicker. But I would have to move because there's none here in Venoland. Now, if I do within 5 jumps, it shows. And if I actually, I think that's what I did, is I set it to just invention. Yeah, there's one in this one's Hogamo. That's a regular NPC station, Ladai. So that's not going to buy me anything. And that one is probably, that's a player run station. So yeah, you can see there, minus 20% for the job duration and minus 4% for the cost modifiers. Huge difference from what I got here. And why is it not showing Venoland? Oh, they're alphabetical. Of course they are. Yeah, they're. Yeah, so Venoland's, I'm getting 3% cost, and that's because of me and the station I'm in. I've got that down because I have a huge high thing with them. So, oh, sorry, the ads. I found another Arsenal charging it literally half. Yep. Yeah, they are a lot shorter. Yep. I got hit a bit with one of those retailers that sent fuel run out. Yeah. Yeah, that's one that I wondered about, so. Yeah, sorry about that, Serpent. The ads were on and I was talking, but yes, I agree with everyone you said there. They are a lot shorter, and yes, that's the other reason I don't use the player run stations, is because I never heard of them attacking themselves, but that actually makes sense. But I have heard of them letting the fuel run out and getting attacked by somebody else, and then you lose your BPOs or your BPCs or whatever you have. And so but that's really a pain to have to move them over there just to have them worked on. So yeah, that's why I just stay here. The NPC stations never get attacked, so they're worth it. I've got a huge standing with Caldari Navy. That's why Falstaff's the only one that does any actual stuff. So if I look here for Caldari Navy, that's agents. I don't know why they don't have them ordered. So 8.77 is my standing with Caldari Navy. So I'm almost wondering if I push it to get it up to 10, if I'll get another price decrease. But that one I think is hard to maintain. But yeah, 8.77. So that's why I'm getting the good. Yeah, got my good ones. So Clordal, what's Clordal? So, but yeah, that's definitely my highest. I wish it would sort these by status. It doesn't. It doesn't sort them by name. It doesn't really sort them by anything, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what it sorts them by. Cordal site is empty aside from me. Oh, good. So you went to that one? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. It looks like it's on a... You got to go through low sec. So yeah. It's 21 jump from me. So yeah. That's too far for me to try and drag these mining barges. That's the problem with the mining barges. They mine really fast, but... And so that's why I want to try and set up. So that might be one, since it is low sec. It's on the other side of low sec, that I would try and set up. Let's see what we got here. I could set up a jump clone there. Oop, no, don't set destination. That's not what I wanted. Remove waypoint. I wanted to say show info. Let's see stations. So it's got one station. And that station does not have... Yeah, it doesn't have a clone bay. So, well, that's good. Yeah, so that's not too bad if it's only 5 jumps. But yeah, that's maybe what I'll do, is I'll set up someplace close with a clone bay, and then I can just jump over there. So, if I actually set up in the O3 system. So if I look here, I hate to set up in the O3 system though. But yeah, see, it's got a bunch of ones. So yeah, no clone bay in that one. No clone bay in that one either. No clone bay in that one. Yeah, that's rare. There's a clone bay. So yeah, so I could set up in the O3 system, leave the ship in the other one, and just fly over there with my capsule, and or take a shuttle, keep a shuttle there to be able to fly back and forth, and just leave it there. And I could keep, well, yeah. See, I'd have to get the stuff back, but yeah, I could always haul it with my prorator. That'd be taking forever. The ore takes forever. But that's another one where if I build up my stuff there, core complexion, like I was looking at, I have some higher levels, higher security levels with some of these. I think road and shipyards is one that I've got a pretty good one with. And so let's go to this one. Orbital station. So with this one, FedMart. See, I don't think I've got really very good with FedMart. I can't figure out how to get to my status. Interactions, standings. Okay. So yeah, if I go down here to FedMart, look, I don't even have FedMart on my list. So I got no status with them. So yeah, so I was thinking if I had one of the others, I could convert it to minerals there and haul the minerals back, which would be a lot easier than hauling the ore. So but yeah, I don't see any of those. There's Creodon. I think that was one that I saw in the other one. No, core complexion and rodent. I thought I had rodent because I thought I had a. Oh, that's weird. I just minimized that. Where the heck did it go? I thought I had road. Yeah, there's road and shipyards. Was that road and shipyard? Yeah, road and shipyards warehouse. So that one's a good one. 205. So that's not the best. I won't get the best, but still, if it saves me a lot of, I might lose some in the reprocessing, but I could haul it back as minerals instead of the ore, which is much lighter. And so yeah, so that I could probably work something out like that. And like you said, since that one's off of low sec, there's nobody there. So, and those are the ones I really like, is because, but yeah, I got to get that set up so I can do that. The other thing I do, Jackson's suggestion was just to invent or get the, yeah, why can't the T2 venture and just have those everywhere. And so, but I do like the mining barges. They mine really fast. They hold a lot. I hate having to fly back every 2 seconds to unload. But I haven't looked at, so let's look at the venture. I got way too many windows open. So the endurance, that's the one. Now the endurance capacity is only that's a 200. It should have a mining hold capacity 19,000. So that's much better. The Venture's only got 5,000. So that I could live with. Because the Hulk's only got 11,000. So, but it mines a lot faster. So, and I think I'll have to look at these to see if it's got the CPU to be able to cover some of the higher higher mining ones, maybe with the mining crystals, so I could focus. But yeah, I haven't figured. I got to do some research on those mining crystals to see if they're even worth it anymore. So yeah, so it looks like you got another account too, Ty Vega. Sorry, giving your secrets away. So awesome. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. I was hoping that was you because they said they're the only one there, and I thought, well, he must have made that or he docked. But yeah, now this is weird because it's only got one turret, where the Venture's got two. So yeah, so what about the Prospect? Prospect has two turrets. Mining hold is 12,000. So maybe I do the Prospect instead of the Endurance. Because since it's only got one miner, that's going to mine slow. Though I don't know. I wonder. Maybe I could get a... Let's do... Oh... What was I doing? Go back. Expedition. So let's do simulate. Yeah, it's only got one turret. But I'm curious. Hardware. Grip. That's weird. Ship equipment, right? No. Do miner. There we go. So the deep core miner will go on there. Miner 2. So yeah, the strip miners won't fit on there. Wild miner and an ore miner. What the heck is an ore miner? I never heard of this one. Of course, it's 168 million. Basic mining later. Really? For 168 million? Basic mining laser? I don't think so. 16 kilometers. 60 seconds, so 1 minute. 85. What's this one? Mining 2. 60 seconds. 12 kilometers, so that's shorter. 60. So it does do quite a bit more than the miner 2, but still 168,000. That's 168 million. That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, you can't get the strip miners or anything on this one. So in those cases, I'm still. So yeah, I hate to give up since this one's only got one turret. It looks like it would only let me put one miner on it, right? Yeah. So yeah, so that sucks. Now, let's see. I didn't check. It's got 30 drone bay, so I could put some drones in there maybe. So that would help. But then I also don't have any defense, so which is kind of bad. But yeah, it's got 19,000 ore bay. That's pretty good. But yeah, the prospect looks like prospect will give me 2, and it's got 12,000. So that's more than the Hulk. So now the Hulk does the strip miners, so that mines a lot faster. I'm curious. Let's do this. And let's do strip miner. Modulated. Strip miner 1. I actually want to strip miner 2 because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm using, right? Yeah, so it's probably a modulated strip miner is what I'm using. So let me check. The only problem with all those containers in there is it's making my thing really big. Hulk smash. Show info. Oh, fitting. Yeah. Oh, they're strip miner 1s. Okay. So yeah, so the strip miner 1, 15. I'm getting 20 out of it, so that's good. 600. That's huge. I mean, that's a factor of 10. The miner 2s getting 60, so that's a factor of 10. And you add skills in there, that makes it go up so much faster. So yeah, so yeah, I do prefer using the strip miners and the barges. So the weird thing, yeah, the Mackinac, it actually mines less, but it has a higher cargo hold. So yeah, so we'll have to see. There's a huge difference in price. The Ventures, what? Couple million? I don't even think they're going for a couple million, are they? Yes, exit the simulation. Yeah, 315,000 for a Venture. I don't know what the expeditions are going for. Expeditions or the Prospect. Probably the Prospect is what I would go with. But I'll just... Prospect. So the Prospect's going for 23 million. Yeah, the Hulk is going for 238 million. So yeah, huge difference. So yeah, but if I stay in high sec, the money's not really a problem. And if I build them myself, Hulk's a tier 2 though. Info, industry, warfight, construction blocks, ion thrusters. I have all these. I have every one of those. Every one of those I have. So yeah. So just a matter of getting the blueprint. So variation would be the Coveter. So if I bought the Coveter, industry, view market, I'm probably not going to find any, right? So I don't know what the Coveter blueprint goes for. Probably 1.1 billion. Let's look. Market browser. Coveter. Covetor. Right? Coveter blueprint. There we go. Coveter blueprint. Cheapest is in nullsec, 2 billion. Cheetah's almost 2.4 billion, 2.392. So yeah, so I don't want to buy that. I don't have that. But yeah, so that's because that's what I was thinking, and I could just invent the Hulk, which would work, which I'm curious. And that's the thing I don't like. It will not show you what it takes to invent something unless you have the BPC in your hand. So you look here, go down here. So there's required skills. It will not show me invention because it's not a blueprint copy. So I suppose I could do this. Let's do this. Contract, search, mining barge, okay, blueprint copy. Let's do Coveter, Covetor, search. All right, so there's a covered or copy for 348,000. Piece of cake. That's got to be a one run though. One run doesn't do me any good. Yep, one run. But if I look at it, it'll show me invention now. So the invention, I don't care about skills. I got all the skills. Galentine Starship Engineering. Imagine that. That's the one I have 5,000 of. Laser Physics. That's the one I have none of. So, I really need to find a laser physics guy. First of all, let's check. Let's go to science. So, close this. Go to science. Do I have laser physics already trained? I think I have everything trained. Yes, I do. I have laser physics trained to 4. Excellent. So now, Falstaff's got everything trained. So now, go here. Whoop, we already had that up. And go to the agency. Go to agents and missions. Go to agent finder. Go to mining. Let's go to R&D. Highest available. I thought there was a way to find one that actually had the skill you wanted. I think there's something else. Maybe I have a website that does it. Agent, there it is. All right, so I want a research engine and I want laser physics. Search. So this shows that there's a level 3 in Podine, which is an O1 system. There's a level 1. I have never even heard of these systems. Wow. Yeah. Gensella. That's a level 4. Which I probably can't get him. Name is Zhao Shinden Sharimi. Zhao Shinden Sharimi. So yeah, that's the one thing I don't like here. Oops, sorry, I went to the wrong one. That's the one thing I don't like here, is it doesn't show you what skill. There's no way to search on skills. But his name's Jalren Sharimi. He's a level 4. Doesn't look like I have him. He's in high sec, yeah, so these are level 3s. Yep, which is what I figured. So let's look at a level 3. Level 3, Kudaf Keratin. Kudfa Keratin. Where do they come up with these names? Kudfa Keratin. He's a level 3. No. Those are all low sec. I think these are all low sec over here. Yep. So he's, well, I didn't check. Is he? Yeah, he's 08. So yeah. So it looks like I don't have access to any of these guys. What about a level 2? Aral Oase. Joase. Joase. It's not showing me the level 2s. So yeah, let's do this. Let's say level 4. Just shows me these. So there. Actually, it looks like it gave me. Yeah, that's the other. So this site doesn't tell me what corporation they're with. So level 4. Sharimi. No Sharimi. Okay. Also level 4. Nadaneh. Nadaneh. No. All right. Oh, there's 2. Cherti and Naman. Cherti. Nope. Naman. Nope. Alright, so let's look at level 3. Actually, if this one told me what corpse they were with, that would be nice. Probably all the laser physics ones are with certain corpse, but... So here's level 3. I've got a lot more level 3s, but... 30 results, which I think is a max. So... Level 3... He's low sec. I'm not doing low sec. Ashrat mod and Hodaveb. Hodaveb, that's a nice one. Ashrab. Yeah, so if we do high sec, 25 results, high sec. Okay, so yeah, so it's only showing 30 results, so maybe that's the other one. So Ashrab mod. Oh, there he is. 25 jumps. Oof. 25 jumps. So I do have access to him. So as a level 3. So yeah, so that would possibly work. So that's good to know. What if I can add him to my add to address book? Yeah. And there's Kudev Karadan. He's 23 jumps. Add to address book. He was there too. Navolo. 23 jumps. Yeah, these are all in the same place. Who's the other one? Kudev. Yeah. Yeah, those are all low sec. I don't want low sec. Oh, Eva. Oh, this one. She's closer, isn't she? 20 jumps. I think she's already in my address book. I think I'm using her. But let me check, because maybe I do have a laser physics one. But yeah, so that requires laser physics. So I could buy a multi-run Coveter blueprint, do the invention to get the Hulks. But it's probably just easier to buy the Hulk. So let's change this. So now what does a Hulk EPC run? 9 million. Is that a 1 run? That's a 1 run. Yep. Thruster, sensor cluster, fusion reactor, oscillating pulse, construction blocks, morphite, RAM, and a coveter. But you got to be able to build the coveter. So that's the key. So yeah, it's almost like I need to buy the freaking BPO, but God, 2 billion for the BPO. That's crazy. That's definitely crazy. So maybe that's one of those things you work towards. So let's look at the coveter again. Oop, no, that's the wrong one. That's market. We weren't looking at that. Let's go back here. Coveter. So 300. Yeah, so here's one of those. Here's one of those that they were talking about yesterday. Marvin was talking about. So it's got all this stuff in here for 100,000 ISK, but they're 500 plex. Like, freaking, just crazy. These all say expired. Expired filament. Why would you buy an expired filament? Harbinger blueprint. Yeah. So yeah, that's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. But let's see. So 348,000. 2 million. That's a 5 run. That's not going to do me. 2.6 million. That's a 10 run. That'll give me my invention, but then I still got to build some. 5 million. Ah, that's a 10 run for 5 million. Well, they're selling them for 2 million. It's 75 million. This is multiple items. I don't want this. Yeah, so they're not going to have it. 75 million. What's this? Oh, there's Coveter. 10 run. Multiple 10 runs. 75 million. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might work. But if a 10 run, yeah. So I can buy a 10 run here for 2.75. Actually, I can buy it even cheaper. 2.68. 2.68 is a 10 run. So there's at least 10 of them there. So 2.68 times 10 only comes to 20 million, not 75 million. Oh, ads are running. Sorry. So yeah, why would I do 75 million? That's crazy. I'll just buy 10 of these. Efficiency 1020, that's good. I'm pretty sure these are efficiency 1020. That's an auction. 2 million. Hey, Croup68, thanks for the follow. Actually, you can't hear me because the ads are on, so I'll say it again when the ads are done. Yeah, so that's only a 5 run. And it's already up to 2 million. Forget that. This is 2.6 for a 10 run. And I just buy multiple of those. I can do the invention on one. Oh, there you go. So thanks for that. Good to know. Good to know. It's weird because it's not showing you have turbo on there. So that's weird, but usually shows the turbo icon. So that way I know too. But well, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah. It may be one of those where it's just not displaying yet. The chat is kind of weird from time to time. But yeah, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, trying to figure out how to build some extra hulks so I can spread them around. So, and I'm curious. So if I look at this one, show info, invention. Oh, it's not giving me the invention. Oh, it says that's a BPO. Oh, that can't be right. Yeah, that says it's a blueprint copy. Why would it? Yeah, blueprint copy. Yeah, blueprint copy. Yeah, it was weird. Wonder why I said that one. Open contract. Yeah. What's up, Caviar? Yeah, see, there's the icon for Turbo on Caviar. So, but yeah, so when I go to invention, yeah, so Hulk's the only option. So how do you get a Mackinac? Yeah, because in order to build the Hulk, I have to also have a coveter. So I've got to build in a coveter to have the Hulk. And so, yeah, you have to turn on that option to see it. Okay. Perfect. So, good to know. So, what's up, Boojum? How you doing tonight? We got all the players in tonight. Yeah, I think Twitch probably doesn't want you giving away too much information. So, which I did. I wanted, and it reminds me, I wanted to thank you guys because it turns out I guess I do get ad revenue from you Turbo guys. I figured I lose ad revenue from you guys since you're paying Turbo, but it turns out they give me ad revenue for you guys since you're paying for to skip the ads. So that's kind of nice. So probably all my ad revenue is coming from you guys. So yep. So So yeah, thanks for that. So caught a cheetah in my wormhole tonight. There you go. That's what they get for encroaching on your domain. So yeah, so this is strange because this guy's got his 75 million is 10 run blueprints, which is crazy. Actually, no, it's not even 10. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 10 run blueprint for 75 million. Like, really? Where I can buy 5 of these guys. I can buy 10 of these guys at 2.68. It only comes at 20 million. So tried to catch a Praxis, but they were too quick for me. I didn't think anybody was too quick for you. Praxis is a little bit tough to pin down. You bubbled the cheetah, yeah. I would think to keep it from getting away. Cheetahs are quicker than the Praxis, so 300 million. That one, yeah. So this one's got 300 million. Why would it? All these blueprint copies? Why would I want all these? Somebody's selling their stuff, maybe. Yeah, way too much stuff. But yeah, not interested. But yeah, I'll have to check with Marverick to see if he has the barges. Most people don't have the barges, so the uncloak time to lock kills me sometimes. Yeah, I understand. Yep. You can I think you can train your skills up and that'll get cut down. So in different ships it also gets cut down, but yeah. That's one of those. So somebody wasn't paying attention or you were cloaked. Oh, he was cloaked. Yeah, he was cloaked. But yeah, I'm surprised that Cheetah wasn't fast enough, but the Praxis was, because Praxis should be a lot slower than Cheetah. Maybe the Praxis was aligned. I always try, if I'm going to mess around in a wormhole, I don't mess around with people's stuff, but I might do so. I used to do some mining and stuff in them, but now that Jackson showed me this other one, I don't bother. It's too risky. But yeah, I always tried to stay aligned, so. Yep. That makes sense. Yep. Yeah, and that's what I try to do. So, because I understand, if it's their wormhole, especially if I see a station in there, I know that it's probably somebody's wormhole, and just because nobody's around doesn't mean somebody's not going to log in and come to kick me out. So yeah, want to let them know that no, I'm just here mining. I'm not a threat. Wormhole PD. Yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, that's what I try to do. Now, try and accomplish does not always work. But so he was ratting in a Praxis in the wormhole. Well, I guess that makes sense. The wormhole rats are a little tougher, but I usually can take out the wormhole rats with just my battle cruiser. Praxis seems like overkill, but especially since battleships usually aren't that fast. So I want to get away. Hoping to act as a vigilante for Wormhole PD. There you go. Put in your application. You'll be good to go. So, but yeah, congrats on that. Cheetah. That's a pretty good accomplishment. Most of those get away. So anyway, what were we doing? What were we talking about? I don't remember. We were talking about the player run stations and how I don't have any around. That's the only problem with this section is I don't have any player run stations. So it would be nice to use them. But there are some negatives with the player run stations as well. So that kind of hurts. We did the mining. You know what? I don't think I reprocessed the minerals yet. So let's look back here. We did find out I have the level 3s for laser. That was the other thing I was going to check. Do I have a laser one already? I do not. So it looks like he would be the only one that could have a laser one. But I've got quite a few points built up. I mean, yeah. I'll get 25, get 59 of this guy. He's far away, really far away. The nanite engineering, that's the one I've been looking to try and find one closer, and they're super far away, and they're always in low sec. But yeah, this high energy physics one is there. So, but yeah, I don't have the laser one. I got 2 graviton physics, so I could switch one of them to laser. So, but it'd take a while to build up the points. So, laser wand, never heard of him. Yeah. Laser physics. So yeah, so the research, so to be able to invent the Hulk from the Covetor BPC, I would need laser physics. And honestly, I'd probably just buy the data cores. Probably be cheaper, to be honest. But yeah, I need laser physics for something else that I'm working on. Where did I have that? I have it on my purchase list. Electronic engineering and laser physics are the ones I need. Of course, I didn't jot down for what, which would have been nice. But yeah, I'll probably buy 100 of each, depending on what they're going for. So they go pretty high. Actually, I could take, if we wanted to do that, I could take my data cores for. Actually, I did reprocess that stuff. I could take my data cores for Galente, take 1,000 of those and sell them off. Because I got way too many of those. But yeah, so Galente data cores is what I would use for inventing the Hulk. So if I wanted to do a Mac, Machinal's a tier 2, so variation is a retriever. Okay, so yeah, so the retriever is the tier 1. So I'd have to buy a bunch of those, but yeah, and the Machinal doesn't mine as fast. 3% strip miner, 10% strip miner yield. If I look at the 3% duration, 25% strip miner activation. Yeah, it doesn't have the yield. There's a 6% yield. And I think it's given, the other one was given 10% yield, is that what I said? Where did I see that? That's weird. There we go. Yeah, 10% yield, 3% yield, so 13% roughly. Usually doesn't work out to 13%. Not the Hulk. Yeah, there it is right there. Where the heck's the Hulk? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. The Hulk. Yeah, it gives 3%, 6%. So it's weird. It's got a lower yield, but I get more from the Hulk when I'm mining than I do. I get more from the Hulk when I'm mining than I do from the Machinal, which is kind of weird. So I had constructed a random person in local, a men's capsuleer network XV t-shirt 4 days ago and got a mail asking if I was sure today, even though they accepted it. Contracted a random person in local. Men's capsuleer network XV t-shirt 4 days ago and got a mail asking if I was sure today, even though they accepted it. That's weird. Maybe they just wanted to make sure because of all the scams I know I usually try to check multiple times, but yeah, if you had already contracted it, it's kind of too late. Or maybe they were just wanting to make sure you didn't feel like you got scammed, giving you a second chance. Was it super expensive? They owed nothing. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I think the Hulks are probably a better bet. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure exactly. I did some testing and with Falstaff, so it was the same guy doing the same. He had the same skills. I had him use the Mackinaw, and I had him use the Hulk, and he got more ore. I think I did it with like Plague or something. But he got more ore with the Hulk than he got with the Mackinaw in a given period of time. Now the Hulk does lower the minor duration, so that helps, but it shouldn't help that much. But maybe that was it, because the yield is lower, but the duration is lower. So yeah, so I had two, so I gave one away. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe he was surprised you were giving it away. He thought maybe you made a mistake. So 690K, cheapest in Jita and on the market. There you go. Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah, it looks like probably the Hulk is the way to go. And if I did that, I really only need two 10 run. I used the 110 run for the invention, which should get me probably about 5. And then I'll use the other 10 run to build the 5 that would allow me to then build the 5 Hulks. So yeah. So win-win, win-win, win-win-win. So, but yeah, I was going to try and make a run to Jita. I don't like doing that on stream because I do too many number crunching on there, but I have not. Maybe this was the one that was the laser physics. We want to go to resources and item hanger. I guess that works. Actually, we don't want that one for invention. But yeah, it changed it. But if we go to invention, resources. Yeah, so we're short high energy physics to be able to do the Eris. So high energy physics I want to add on the list. High energy physics is one that I actually have some on. Where did my pen go? There it is. High energy physics. And that is for cat. Eris. Now see what the laser one was, because it must have been, it had to be for one of the ships, I think. Damage and control, we just need, yeah, so yeah, since I put everything in these containers now, I got to switch. Output should go to modules. So, but yeah, so I did have those set up, and I think I've jotted down how many of those I need. Ah, that's not going to work, because those aren't in modules. Or those aren't in... Yeah, that sucks. I could throw those in there since they're tier 1. Yeah. So I have 97 of those in the station I use for BPC invention and BPO research. 97 of which ones? The high... Which one did I just jot down? High energy physics? Yeah, I have a research agent for them. I just gotta run out there and get them, so sometimes it's just easier to buy them in Jita. Yeah. Yeah, I have a few. I just don't have enough. I think I have 26. So I'm a little short. So, but yeah. Yeah. I have the research agents already set up, so I kind of farm them for those. But I'd only check on them once a month or so. Just let them run. So yeah, so that's what I had with these ones. Was I've got, yeah. So this nanite engineering guy is far away, but I could get 59 data cores from him. So for 10,000 each, which is way cheaper. 10,000 each? Which I think it's 10,000 each. Yeah. Is it 10,000 each? I don't remember. So need more Galente. I have them. I've got 5,000 of them. If you want them, I'll be happy to sell them to you. How many you need? Where you want them? I got 5,000 of them. One of my guys for 10 years, I guess, had it set to Galente. Yeah, 5,000. So, yeah. How many do you want? That's why I said you need more. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Way too many. So, yeah. So, yeah, I am. So, yeah, you were saying I need more. Yeah, no, those are the ones I usually sell to fund the other buys. So, yeah. I throw those on the market in Jita and let them sit. And somebody usually picks them up. But yeah. I kind of backfired here because I didn't think this through. Because you have to have the tier 1 resource in there. So they have to be in. They're going to have to be in the resources one. So I'll have to drop those in there when I go to build stuff. But that's all right. I guess I could do that. It just doesn't show me whether I have them or not. Which is kind of bad. So, yeah, that's kind of a bummer for the tier 2. All the tier 2 ones require the tier 1. So, yeah, so that's one I'll have to keep an eye on. But there's my Dominic's. Oh, yep, so that's one of the ones we just bought. So, yeah, no containers there. So that's one I got to pick up. Auto integrity preservation seal. So yeah, used to be these guys didn't need this crap. Now they need all this stuff. Which sucks. So yeah, so yeah, it's showing me all of them. So any of them that are owned by me. So yeah. But yeah, so they oh, so those actually should be done, right? Oh no, they're inventions. So this one, there's the Vexor. Oh, the Vexor's done. I need to deliver that to you, Jerry Can. Yeah, let me grab that one. I got it jotted down here somewhere. Yeah, Fed Navy Logistics. Yeah, I got it jotted down here. Yeah, and then I'm inventing these ones. So yeah, those are the only ones I got in there now. So, well, that's good because the Venture or the Vexor I wanted to build one, but I had it in the oven. So, because Kragan left his up top. So. Why has it got multiple? Well, that's not right. I didn't build 5 10 runs. I just built 1 10 run. Anyway. Resources. Boom. Yep. Let's throw one in the oven. Boom. All right. So, yeah. So, there's my second one. Got my 10,000 points. All for that. Just for building what I need. So, yeah. So. But yeah, so I was thinking about running the Jita, but like I said, I hate to do that on stream because it's always so time consuming. I gotta do all kinds of math and figure out what pieces I need and parts and blah blah blah. So but what I wanted, the reason I was in here, dumping up, was to try and figure out where those laser physics ones were coming, laser physics ones were coming from. So. I'm not sure which ones I was trying to. I already got the Helioses. Need to build them. I wanted to invent something. but I needed laser physics. So currently working on 20 DE for all 4 ham BPOs. Excellent. I never mess with the time stuff. I probably should, but I never mess with the time stuff. I don't know why. But what was I wanting to do? I did the Nemesis. There's a Nestor. Ogre. Prorator. What the heck was I thinking? Rock. Scorpion. Sigil. I don't need any more of those. Well, it wasn't the Thor, no. Wasn't the Tristan. Nope. Yeah, I got those, and I've already done those. It was the Venture. That's what I needed it for. Yep, that's what I needed it for. I only need 10, so let's jot that down. Laser physics was for the Venture. Venture. 10. I only need 10. Electronic engineering was for something else. So it looks like it actually... That's weird. So it does look like it created multiple Vexor BP. Well, that sucks. Well, so one of them's yours, Jerry Can. I'll get it delivered to you. I don't know where the other ones came from. But I guess, yeah, I can actually use it to do invention. Only 37% though. But that's still Ishtar. So let's go ahead and do that. No, we want to do 10 runs. Not 1 run. 10 runs. There you go. 12 days. That's more like it. That's more like it. So that should give me about 3 out of the 10. So, which I could live with. Oh, I should have used the other thing. Damn it. Yeah, I have some other ones, but yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, I have some of those I have one of these. Which one? Symmetry. Yep, I have the symmetry. So that actually boosts it and would make it 3 runs. So even though I'd only get 3, I'd get 3 runs out of it. Pretty sure if I cancel the other one, I don't get my money back, right? If you could be selling BPC with Max. Yeah, if you could be selling BPC with Max. Yeah, that's true. And so that's a good point. I never wanted to mess with selling the BPCs, but you're probably right. At least it's a way to kind of generate some other income, so yeah, and the only BPOs I bought so far are cruisers, so I don't know that most people will probably just buy the BPO, to be honest. So the only BPOs I don't want to buy are the battleships, because those the battleships are like 1 or 2 billion each for the BPOs. So you cancel the job, you lose run. Yes, yeah, that's what I thought. Do I also lose the BPC? Probably. Definitely lose my 2 million. So, but just a run off of it. Well, I did a 10 run. So actually this worked out, Jerry Can. I'll give you 1, pay you back for the other one, and any material you needed to start it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I figured. I definitely lose those. So yeah, I don't want to lose mine. So I'll just let it run. And then I may get 3. There'll be 1 runs, which will be fine. But yeah, the next one I do, I'll use the decryptor. So that'll actually bump it to 3 runs, which will make it a lot better. But yeah, I got enough data cores for those, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, what else? Blah, 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 blah. Still got about a half an hour, so I was trying to think of something to do. We could go scan some stuff down. Let's see. What's Kragan doing? I think Kragan got one of his dailies because he was mining. I was going to go pick up that thing, but yeah, we could actually. He doesn't have a scan ship anymore because I need to build him one. So yeah, so that's one of those. I had lost my Helios, so I borrowed Kragan's. So I need to build him one. So yeah. Ads are running again. So for those of you with subscription, sub or turbo, you'll still be able to hear me, but yeah, so he's not going to be able to scan. What else do we got? He doesn't have a Venture or a Vexer either. Yeah, so he can't even do these. Man, he's really hurting. Yeah, so he could do that one. I was trying to set up that and up to 80% probability modifier on it. Wow, that's cool. I use attainment for everything. Yeah, the attainment ones are expensive if I find them. So I just use whatever I've managed to find from the data sites. So, but yeah, if I have the attainment, I was buying them for especially the high level ones. So like if I did the Hulks, I would buy them for the Hulks, and then that way I'd have them. But the attainments, they're expensive. So yeah, that's awesome. Did you get those from the data sites or did you buy them? Because yeah, I haven't found any of those. Actually, I don't think I found any of those. Let me look. Oh, I got to switch back to Falstaff. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any of the attainment. So these are all the ones that I've gotten from data sites. So, and I had the symmetry ones. I had 10 others with them. Yeah, actually I put 10, but I only have 9. Did it actually use one? I don't think it used one. That was weird. When I had it in there, it said it wasn't missing anything. Yeah, so somehow when I made the copy, I somehow made, looks like 5 copies. So yeah, it is showing I'm missing one. So yeah, so I only have 9 of these. So, but I wonder if I actually did one, accidentally used one. So yeah, I need to find another one because I've only got 9. So the bots. Get rid of that one. Bought them, but I've been building Nurgles and build another Daredevil. So 500 million decryptors is pocket change. Yep. And that's it. On those high-end ones, they make perfect sense. So yeah, so that goes a long way. So, but yeah, that would work too if I bought those Coveter BPCs and used them on those. That would give me higher runs as well as higher percent, which would save me a ton of money. And then the extra Hulks I could sell at 250 million a pop. So that would be good. I'd have enough for my Hulk fleet and and sell a couple too, so make some money. Win. So, but yeah, you have to have the skills to be able to do that stuff. So, and like I said, this Falstaff, he's my main. He's been around forever. He definitely has the skills. So, I was building blah blah blah. I was building this Thor for him, but I didn't have all the parts and I couldn't build them because I needed to make a material run. But I also had an email about the Thor. So let's look at this one. So there's that one. 4 railguns, afterburner, stasis web of fire, sensor booster. Actually, that one I probably could do. Thermal hardener I got. Compact drone amplifier. Good, good, good. Thermal reinforcer. Kinetic reinforcer. I don't think I have the kinetic reinforcer. I do have the thermal. And I don't have this semiconductor one. I don't know what that is. Ship capacitor. That would be a good one. So this is one that Jerry Can provided me. So I'll definitely look into this one. So that actually would probably work. I was going to give him the Thor to replace his Vexor. Start going that way, but yeah, and actually I think I put Railgun 2s on it. Is what I put on there. Let's see. Oh, not show info board. Yeah, I put Railgun 2s on it. And I put 5 of them on there. Thermal armor, hardener. Yep, multi-spectrum, energized membrane. Yeah, we were thinking along the same lines. Medium 1A enduring. I'm using a medium 2. Damage control 1. I wanted to put a damage control 2. That's what that slot's for. So yeah, so I've got the thermal, kinetic, compact. These are prototypes though. And then, yeah, I didn't have any of the middle slots. Save this one. Oop. I didn't want it to close. I just wanted to save it. Cruiser. No. Thorax. There it is. So yeah, so I don't have these. I think I do have this rig. I don't have that rig. I don't think I have the kinetic. I'll have to look. I might have that one. Yeah, and you got the railgun 1s in there. I was doing the railgun 2s, so. Tracking link, compact sensor booster. Yeah, I probably have those. My goodness, another bot. Seems like anytime I ban them, more come in. If I don't ban them, they don't bother me. So that makes 4 Daredevil holes with 1 fitted for a burner mission. There you go. Can't beat that. So yeah, let me see if I go to modules, if I got this stuff. Let's go here. Nothing found. Because, yeah, it's not going... Oh, no. Try and secure blueprints. Why is it not showing the other ones? So that sucks. So that's a flaw to the plan there, Jerry Can. It doesn't show you in the fitting screen. It does. Unfinished, insufficient option chart. Yeah, that's not a problem. Diminishing returns on the thermal. Yeah, well, that's fine. Upgraded kinetic. Those are coatings, so they're not the same. The hardeners are different. F-23, is that what it was? F-90. F-90. Hey! Hey, thanks, Boojum, for the gifts. I just used what I had. Yep, that makes sense. It works. That's usually what I do too, is just use what I have. So, September. Thanks, Boojum. Appreciate it. And started the hype train. Way to go. Yeah, so I don't have the F90, but yeah, I could probably put one of these on here. Compact remote tracker. That's a omnidirectional remote tracking. They probably do the same type of things, but targeting unit. I don't know what that does. Yeah, that's the problem. There's just too many choices. Too many choices. AML. Yep. And I'm surprised because I thought I probably would have one of those. There's the F89. And that's the F90. Compact sensor booster. This is a signal amplifier. And that's the tier 2 signal amplifier. So, which is not the same. The signal booster is another one. So, yes, thanks, Boojum. Appreciate it. Riddick. Layered coat. This coating is composed of several layers affecting increased armor hit points. There you go. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, so I could do some of that. Throw some of that stuff on here. I definitely got a booster. That's field stabilizer. This is a tracking link. Tracking computer. Tracking computer. Not sure if that does the same thing. Improves optimal range and tracking of all drones. Okay. So it's a tracking of the drones. This one. Establishes fire control with another ship, thereby boosting turret range. So yeah, so that's a remote tracking computer. It helps them. I don't want that. 23 sensor booster. Yeah, so I'll probably throw that one on there. Vortex field stabilizer. Hypnos compact distortion. Oh, there's the AML. There it is. Omnidirectional. There you go. So, yep, I can put that one on there. I got 3 of those. So, afterburner 10. So, yeah. So, I don't remember what I have on here. So, yeah. Thermal, medium. Yep. Damage control. I wanted to wait for the damage control too. So let's exit. Yes. I've got these 5 on there. I've got that afterburner on there. Let's put the AML on there. Let's put the signal booster on there. $20, $30. Remote sensor booster. Don't want remote. That's remote. Actually, they're all remotes. I don't want remote. Signal amplifier. Augments the maximum target acquisition range, locking speed, sensor strength of the ship. Penalty using more than one time this module. Gives an increase to targeting range, scan resolution, sensor strength. This module can be loaded with scripts to increase its effectiveness. Yeah, so that's one of those that can load the scripts. So yeah, I'll probably just use the other one with no scripts. So yeah, so let's go back here. So yeah, we'll try this one. Ah, that's a low one. So that ain't going to work. I need a medium one. So yeah, it looks like I don't have that one. Oh, sensor booster. That's a sensor booster 1. Yep, that'll work. Yep. Alright. And what was the 4th one? Web of Fire. Yeah. And that is X5. I'm pretty sure I have that one. No, I don't have it. Well, that's weird. That's one that's always around. Huh. Maybe I salvaged them. Or reprocessed them. Yeah. So, level 1 hype train remote. Use the search for the item type. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I never use the search. And I don't know why. I always should. Targeting array. But yeah, I don't know why the web of fire's not in here. Yep. Not in there. All I have is that hardened one. What does that one say? Heavy. Stasis grappler. Well, those are expensive. Let's see if that'll go on there. Yeah. You can't fit it. It's probably only for capital ships. Battleships and capital ships. All right. Yeah, makes sense. I need to sell those. I could save them for my battleships, but battleships I don't see the use. So let's see. This one had low slots. Had multi. Thermal. Oh, I had kinetic in there. So he added a drone damage amplifier. Yeah, I could replace that with that. Yep. Makes sense. Battleship module. Yep. Or find personal assets with the right click. Yep. Yep. And then these rigs. Let's see what rigs I have. I've got a rig. I got a rig canister. Make it easy. So medium core, medium EM shield, medium thermal shield. I have, those are shields. I don't have the armor ones. That's the ones. Yep. So yeah, I got to get the armor ones because these are armor ones, which makes sense. Thor's an armor one, so this one I like. Adds more to the cap, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I could boost the damage amplifier. So this one's given 83, 11,000. Let's exit. Yes. This one's given 155, but only 8,000 defense. So yeah, and that's because I don't have the rigs on there. So that's that's the X5. So I can't believe I don't have an X5. Did I put it somewhere else? Probably not. So heavy grappler brings them to a screaming halt. No ammo loaded. Whether yep. Either. Yeah. I'll load the ammo after the fact. So those are easy. So just got to remember not to fly out without it. But yeah, the damage control, I was waiting for the second level damage control. I don't like these prototypes. But that's the only ones I have. I have the upgraded coding. So what's the difference between the coding and yeah, and the hardener? Yeah. $47. Coding. 23. but the coating is non-active. I don't have to waste cap on it, so yep. Variations tab and compare, yep. Click the bays to see what ammo, land, drones I use. Oh, ammo and drones, yep. Yeah, I did see that. It had it in there. Yeah, diminishing return. Insufficient option chargers is what you had in there. So yeah, when you look in here, the cargo hold. Antimatter. And that's what I usually do, antimatter and iron. Iron's the furthest. Antimatter's the shortest. So I usually do antimatter and iron. So, but yeah, that's typical. And then drones. Oh yeah, you're all doing tier one, T1s. So yeah. Oh, you got salvage drones in there. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, so I'll probably do T2. Well, yeah, that way if you do the T1s, you can fit the salvage drones. That's not a bad idea. I like that idea. I didn't think about that. And I'm not building salvage drones. I really need to build salvage drones. So yeah, that would be a good one. So that's one I need to look for. I'm going to add that to my shopping list. Salvage drone BPO. Good God, my shopping list is huge. Yeah, because that'd be good to make those. So yeah, so that's where I need the damage control and the rigs. $1.7 million. That's not too bad, but too many jumps. Halima, that's not too far away. Yeah. Halima, there you go. So it looks like they're all in Halima. So yeah, so maybe I'll go buy them. Ah, quit hitting show info. Dingbat. Yep, all three are in Halima. So buy. Really? Well, forget that. I'll wait till I go to Jita. Let me add those to the list. Imagine if salvage drones slowly did hull damage on a target ship. See, and they should be able to be perfectly honest. All right, so I need medium kinetic. Armor. Reinforcer. One rig. And so which means they're going to be much cheaper in Cheetah. Medium semi conductor. Memory cell. I never even heard of that one. I like that one. Anything increases cap. Thermal armor reinforcer. Medium thermal reinforcer. One rig. All right. Build. What the hell does that say? Yeah, it's really bad when I can't read my own writing. Yeah, really bad when I can't read my own writing. So I don't know what that very first one was. Build plasma something, I think. Plasma something. So yeah. So yeah, I'll get those. I'm already got the stuff on there to pick up the damage control. I probably should get these hardeners. Multi-spectrum energized membrane. I think I have that. I use that a lot. I probably used it on somebody. That's why I don't have it. Yeah, it would have been up there with the other membranes. Yeah, that one's probably better, so I can always use that one. Oh, I already got it on there. Oh, no, I don't. Actually, I think I do. My exit simulation. Yeah. Yeah, it's already on there. That's why. But it's a compact, not the full. So, medium Trimark armor pump. Yeah, I think I have that one. No, the armor rig is the medium thermal armor reinforcer, medium kinetic armor reinforcer, and medium semiconductor memory cell. This one's the one that increases the ship's capacitor capacity. Capacitor capacity. Say that 10 times fast. Yeah. Capacitor capacity. So, imagine salvage drones. Yep. Ghosting us. Well, we just, I got to pay attention to chat, so. But yeah, I probably should try and get those membrane BPOs too, so. That'd be another good one probably to sell. But yeah, this is why I hate the, hate the, trying to fit ships. Because it's like there's just way too many choices. Way too many choices. You know, you lean forward and vanish. Oh, do I? So yeah, probably when I'm right. Yeah, because of my the backdrop on the camera. Yeah, because my office, since we're in the process of packing things up to move to the Philippines, my office is in shambles. Which my wife said my office was in shambles before we started moving. But that's the excuse I'm using. It's because of the move. So. But yeah, so that's what I was like when I first started streaming. I'm like, yeah, my office is kind of. So I see like Chaos and some of the others when they stream, they've got little stuffed animals and stuff behind them. I'm like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's. Everybody's asking in stream, hey, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I don't. That's too much work. So, but yeah, sorry about that. Makes sense because of the thing. I know when the wife was in the other day, she was worried about getting on the camera. And because she was behind me and was focused on me, it wouldn't pick her up. So she was glad. So I don't know why she's worried about being on the camera. She's the much better looking of the two of us. So, but yeah, so this will boost the drone damage, which is nice. So that might be nice. And his is definitely doing a lot more defense. So that's what, but these are adding to that. So, but yeah, I've got the 5 guns on mine, and they're tier 2 guns. The bigger problem is I'm building it with Falstaff, then I give it to Kragan, and if he doesn't have the same skills, but I think he's pretty close. So, hey, what's up, Marcus? How you doing? Good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining. We're actually not going to be on here much longer. I'm actually getting ready to close it down. So, I think tomorrow during the day I'll make a run to Jita and get my supplies. Like I said, I hate to do that on stream because that's super slow and super thing. And the other thing I'll probably try to do is I'll try to set up I need to reset up my planetary industry, because I haven't looked at it in several days. Yeah, they're all in need of attention. But I pretty much have everything I need from these guys, so I'm going to actually rejigger it to rejigger it to start building these guys. Yeah, for this one, yeah, that needs a ton of Zidrine. But actually, based on what we've been doing lately, I've got almost enough Zidrine to do it. So yeah. So I need the wetware, which I think is a tier 4. The Ukomi superconductor. And the organic mortar applet. Two of them are tier 4s, one of them's a tier 3. And so, yeah, so I'm going to set up my planetary to build these guys. And so, medium thermal armor reinforcer, 1 million in heck. Yep. Yeah, it was actually, yeah, so it was actually only, I think it was 1.7 here. But it said it was 17 million% above the regional average, which seems strange. So, yeah, let's look if we open that up again. Oh, yeah, it's not there anymore. Selma. This one. You mark it. 1.7. There at Halima. But when I said buy, it said it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 174 million% above the regional average. But it's only 1.7 million, which isn't that bad. You're saying in heck, it's only 1.1. So ads. So you can check prices in other regions using Eve Tycoon. Yeah, I do, and that's what I usually do. But yeah, because there are no buy orders. Yeah, price history. Yeah, it doesn't show any buy orders. So nobody's buying it. So, but yeah, I was going to buy it. But, well, usually that's one of the things. That's why it warns you. Hey, are you really sure you want it? But, yeah. But like I said, that's what I could do is the Eve Tycoon or Eve Workbench. Yep. Yeah, the one I use is... Market. It's called Eve Workbench. Yep. Market Browser. Yep. Yeah, but I actually have to switch over to it. Medium kinetic armor reinforcer 1.2 NMR. Yep, there you go. So yeah, so 1.7 is not that bad. Half a million, but I'm only buying one. But yeah, Jita's only 7 jumps away, and yeah, Cheetah's only 7 jumps away, and Alima's 3 jumps away. So for 4 more jumps, I could get it for cheaper. So and I'm going to Jita anyway, so I'll just buy it there. I mean, we're at the end of the stream anyway, so it's not like I was going to fight anybody with it now anyway. So, but yeah. But yes, I did know that, Marcus. Thanks for that. I actually used the Eve Workbench, like Caviar said, so 1.4 in Jita. Yep. So yeah, so I'm only saving 300,000 to be honest, but since I'm already going there, it's not a problem. So, but yeah, I have 2 screens, and so it's nice, but I have all the websites over on my OBS screen. So every time I do that, I can't see the chat anymore. And so what always happens while I'm looking at the website, somebody sends chat messages and I miss them. And so I try not to look at the websites too often. So I'm just probably going to do regular missions, probably level 2 missions, level 3 missions with it. So mostly the air stuff. So that was just a fit. I have no, for some reason, it's weird. I had no fits for the Thor, which doesn't make sense because I used the Thor. It was probably one of the main ships I used for the last 21 years that I played. So, and I didn't play the whole 21 years, but yeah, I do these missions in order to get these air ones and farm the skill points. And so, sure, always. Yeah, I think this was just one that Jerry Can threw together for me because it was and what he had available. So now I see you were mass producing fitted holes. You jump in a hauler and go where they are the cheapest and load up. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't do fitted holes usually. I usually do unfitted. So I sell the Helios, I sell the Pro Raider. Those are the 2 main hulls that I sell. Mostly I sell the cargo expanders. That's where I make most of mine. So if you swap the DC for a reactive hardener, it will adjust its resets based on what you're being hit by. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep. So the DC. Which one's the DC? Oh, the damage control. Really? Oh, see, I always put a damage control on. I usually use a tier 2, but yeah, I always put a damage control on. If you had a large battery, you will no longer have any cap issues. Yeah, and that's one I could throw in there in place of the webifier, because normally, since I use the rail guns, I try not to get close enough that the webifier does anything. So, but the webifier's nice when they do get that close, because then it slows them down so the drones can take them out quicker. But yeah, usually I'm trying to pick them off from 50 kilometers. So that way I don't have to deal with them. So contracting outfitted ships to the Corporate Alliance is just above cost. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So yeah, so if I put the battery on here, then that would free up this one, and I could actually do. He's doing a kinetic and thermal. The other one that I was doing was a core one. I think that was a shield one, but there's probably one for armor too, which there was a core. I actually built it here. So yeah, so that was the other thing I'm going to do with my PI, but if there's a core. Yeah, medium core defense field. And that, I think, only does shields, but there's probably an equivalent for this thing. Ship modification and shield capacity at decreased signature radius. So yeah, so there's probably one for the armor that's similar, so I'd have to look for it. But that would give you more roundabout, so increase the armor. So armor resist rigs slow you down. The nano pump rigs do not. Yeah, so yeah, the nano pump rigs work with the repairs. So, and that's what I think I was doing with the other ones. Is I actually put multiple repairs on and then had the nano pumps. And actually, I think I build the nano pumps. Let me just minimize that. But I think I build the nano pumps. DIUM. Unfortunately, medium's the most common. Yeah, so here's a medium auxiliary nano pump. I've got tier 1 and tier 2 that I can build. Tier 2, I probably don't have enough pieces to build it. Yeah, I'd have to buy some. But yeah, the tier 1 I can definitely build. Sorry, I just today put all these cans in here, so I got to rejigger stuff to take care of it. But you don't want to go to blueprints. That would go to module. Actually, it was go to rigs. Yep. So, but yeah, so the medium nano pump, and then I think I also have the nanobot accelerator. So tier 1 and tier 2. So yep. So Ansel for genetic PvE won't work. So maybe use an Ansel armor rep. Yeah, they're for burst repairing mostly in PvP. Yeah, I try not to do PvP. Sometimes I have to defend myself, but I am not a PvP guy. And my PvP is how long can I keep from dying, and you know that never works. Usually not very long, but yeah, the nanobot accelerator. And I'm pretty sure the Vexor fit that I use. I think it's this one. The Vexor fit that I use. No, that's doing shields. So yeah. There was one that I actually bought those blueprints for. I don't remember which one it is now, but I bought those blueprints for it. And so the BPOs for these guys. And so I was using the nanobot accelerator. Oh, I know what it is. My mirror. Combat battle cruiser. My Myrmidon. There you go. Silver Wolf test. So yeah, there's the nanobot accelerator and the nano pump. That's what I'm using on these. And this one's actually got cap boosters, and a cap recharger. I probably should do cap batteries. I don't like carrying around the cap boosters. They're a pain, but that one runs out of cap really quick because of the armor repairs. Normally, I don't have to worry about them. Most of the missions, I don't have to actually worry about them. But yeah, I'm using the tier 2 reps, tier 2 membranes, reactive armor hardener, like you said, in place of the damage control. So, yep. Needs artillery. Yep. Yeah, I'm more of a railgun guy, and actually this one's weird because I've actually got the railgun ones on here. I need to upgrade this to the railgun twos because I build the railgun twos now. So yeah, so that'll probably increase the DPS a little bit more. So, but yeah, the defense on this one's 30,000, which is nice. DPS is a little lower. So, but yeah, this one, two multi spectrums. So I think I'm getting lower returns. I have no charges. Yeah, that's a. But yeah, so that's the one. That's where I bought those for, was for that one. And I can never decide whether I want two nano pumps or two accelerators. So yeah, I have a fit I never finished with 425 millimeter Tech 2 auto. There you go. Yeah, that does some damage. So yeah, so I can never figure out which one I want to, whether I should put two nano pumps or two accelerators. So, because I've got an extra slot on there. So, yep. Yeah, the mirror, and actually the mirror does do a fairly adequate job with those with the cannons too. So, but the drone, it does a nice drone one. So yeah, so, and it'll work with any of the weapons. So doesn't give any bonuses. So for PvE, just go 3 nano pumps. Okay. The accelerator just costs you more cap. They repair a tad more, but it's generally not worth it. Okay. I'll remember that. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Cause yeah, I build them, so yeah, so no problem there. And the tier ones are easy. I got tons of salvage for the tier ones. The tier twos, the salvage is that high end salvage, so those are harder to come by. So can't use command burst. So yeah. So tad more. So yeah. So the command burst stuff, I have never done anything with the command burst stuff. So like I said, I'm using this mostly for PvE. This is what I rat with. This is what I do my missions with. Any of the combat sites. That's what I use for this guy. So. And so yeah, this was when I came back. My account it hadn't been stripped, but the corporation had been stripped, and I think I had most of my ships in the corp. And so all I had was a Tengu and Orca and a couple other frigates. And so this was one that I actually bought because the mirror was one that I was more familiar with. So you train command burst, and you can get better armor or repairs with it. Okay, I didn't realize that. So I always thought the command burst was one for remote armor repairing, but yeah, I'll look into that. Because, yeah, I don't think I have any of the command burst skills on this guy. So, armor. So, armor layering. Yeah, so I don't have, so yeah, I don't see the command burst. Which one would they be under? Can be used for your own ship as well. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that. So, yeah, I thought, I guess I just never tried it. To do the remote on myself. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, let me search here, actually. There you go. Oh, so I do have the skill train. Command Burst Specialist. All the way to level 5. Imagine that. Oh. So, yeah, I did it for mining foreman way back. So, actually, I had mining foreman trained. And that's one of the skills they got rid of. So it looks like they switched it to command burst. So okay, so yeah, so that I didn't realize that. So yeah, I'll have to look into that. So I didn't realize you could do it for your own ship. That makes sense. I figured, yeah, that was only, and I very rarely fly with anybody else. So, but yeah, I'll have to look into those and see about putting some of those on there now that I know I could actually use them myself. That makes sense. So. But no, command by itself. All right. All right. Armored command specialists, command destroyers, fleet command, skirmish command, shield command, information command. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got a few of them. So, missing a couple. So yeah, the armor command would probably be the one for any armored burst for armor repairs, right? So yeah, so I'll look at boosting that. But yeah, so they've actually during the last hiatus was about 10 years. So during that hiatus, they actually got rid of quite a few skills that I had. They gave me some skill points back, and some of them they just switched. And so I think that was it. Mining Foreman was one that doesn't exist anymore, I think. Oh, no, Mining Foreman's still out there. Yep, Mining Foreman's still out there. Yeah, I thought that was one they got rid of, so. But yeah. So yeah, so that's one of those that Mining Foreman I used to use all the time. It was better because it actually worked if you were just in the fleet together. Now I think the new way is it only works if you have the command, if you have the burst on there. So boosting mining of allied ships, Mining Foreman burst. So yeah, you got to actually have the module equipped so that you're giving them the boost. Which when I'm mining, I'm using miners, so I don't want to waste those for boosting other people, and so I'll mine for myself. So, but yeah, but no, Marcus, thanks for that. I appreciate it. I'll definitely do those changes and do the nano pumps in place of the others. So, yeah, when it comes to that's the only thing I don't like about Eve is the fittings. It's just there's too many choices. There's too many people frown on child labor. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, there's just too many choices with the fittings. It's like it gives me a headache. Really gives me a headache. So. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits there. So let's see who we're going to raid. Let's see who's out here. I saw Chaos come on. Bigglesworth is out there. I think we're probably going to raid Bigglesworth. I think we're going to raid Bigglesworth. So let's do Bigglesworth. I didn't realize he was Filipino. That explains. That explains. So yeah, let's raid Bigglesworth. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for watching. This is actually my last night of the week. So I take Friday nights and Saturday nights off. So I'll be back on Sunday night, 9:30 Central Time. So about, for those of you who aren't on my time zone, which none of you are, it's like 3 hours from now, 3 hours earlier than now. So I did about a 3-hour stream. So Sunday night, 3 hours earlier than this. So whatever time that is for you. So, but yeah, if you follow, you'll get an email when I go live. So Jerry Can, always a pleasure. Thanks again. And let me set up this raid for Bigglesworth. All right, and we'll get him taken care of. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. And have a great weekend. I may end up doing a special stream on Saturday. I don't think I have a lot going on Saturday, but we'll see. And if so, you guys will get an email. But it'll probably be at a different time frame, probably during the day. So depends on what the wife's got going on. So she usually volunteers me for stuff. So, but we'll see how it goes. So camera being all fuzzy tonight. That's weird. Really? Looks good on my side. Unless I lean forward, like you said. So, yeah. Yeah, that background kind of, I think, sometimes affects it. So that's where it's kind of, when I move my head. So, and since that background's moving, I think it's always trying to rejigger it. I don't know where I came up with that, but yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks again. Thanks Booyum for the gifting. So, but yeah, and I will see you guys on Sunday, if not before. So thanks again. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night and a good weekend.